Imagine a scenario where the future of one of America's most iconic tech companies is shaped not just by business strategy, but by political intervention. Sounds dramatic, right? But here's the twist. This might be happening right now with Intel. And if you think corporate meddling is always straightforward, this story will make you reconsider. On August 15, 2025, Lip-Bu Tan, Intel's CEO, found himself in the spotlight during an unexpected meeting at the White House. Officially, he was there to clarify his company's investments in Chinese startups, a topic that has become increasingly sensitive amid geopolitical tensions. However, what happened next took many by surprise. Just days earlier, former President Donald Trump had publicly criticized Tan, even going so far as to demand his resignation. Yet, after their meeting, Trump seemed to have done a complete about-face, lauding Tan for his amazing story. This sudden shift left industry insiders scratching their heads. On one hand, it seemed like Tan had successfully navigated a potentially career-ending situation. On the other hand, reports began circulating that Trump was considering something unprecedented: a direct government-backed investment in Intel. Not only would this represent a significant departure from traditional economic policies, but it could also mean introducing a co-CEO role within the company, someone aligned with government interests. Now, let's break this down further because, frankly, the implications are enormous. For decades, Intel has been a cornerstone of American innovation in semiconductor technology. Its chips power everything from personal computers to advanced artificial intelligence systems. But recent years have seen the company struggle to keep pace with global competitors, particularly those based in Asia. Enter Lip-Bu Tan, a seasoned executive known for turning around struggling firms. His appointment was seen as a last-ditch effort to save Intel from falling behind permanently. And this is the part most people miss. While some may view government involvement as a lifeline, others see it as a slippery slope. Critics argue that political interference could undermine Intel's ability to operate independently and innovate freely. Supporters, however, believe such intervention is necessary to ensure America maintains its technological edge in an increasingly competitive world. So who's right? But here's where it gets controversial. What happens when national security concerns collide with free market principles? If the U.S. government steps in to prop up Intel, does that set a precedent for similar actions elsewhere? Could we see a future where governments routinely meddle in private enterprises under the guise of protecting national interests? These aren't hypothetical questions. They're real dilemmas facing policymakers today. As the debate unfolds, one thing is clear. The stakes couldn't be higher. The outcome of this potential partnership between Intel and the U.S. government could redefine how businesses balance profit motives with patriotic duties. It raises fundamental questions about the role of government in shaping industries critical to national security and economic prosperity. So what do you think? Should governments step in to protect key industries? Or should they trust markets to self-correct? Is Trump's reported interest in Intel a bold move to safeguard American innovation, or a dangerous overreach into corporate governance? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This is a conversation worth having.